Hello.
Yes, yes, Ashita ma'am.
Greetings. Invite kids of tonight's event, that is
Okay. Hello everyone.
Hi.
Hi Nahamsa. Hi. It's been a long day. It's been a long time. We have been interacted together with each other. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Thank you. How's everyone over there?
They're good.
All good in America? Okay. On the behalf of Vision, I welcome you on the board, Nam Sahai, all the way from America to India in Amritsar in Punjab. How are you feeling? It's good. It's a good feeling to be on the board and on the public platform.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I would like to introduce our young champion from India. He's a master coder. His name is Master Vyan Bhatia. I welcome you on board, Master Vyan Bhatia. How are you?
Fine, sir. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you. How's everyone in the family?
Everyone is good, sir.
Thank you. Now, also, I would like to have on board one of my favorite person. He's a student and he's also a great upcoming entrepreneur and a coder. That is Harshdev. Hi, Harshdev. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm fine. How about you, sir?
I'm good too. Thank you. Also, I would
Nice.
like to have um, the moderator of the today's meeting. That is Miss Ashita Bell. Ashita ma'am, good evening. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good to thank you. So before I start the session, first of all, Nam Sahai, I would like you to give a brief introduction to everyone, all the people who will be watching this video or who are currently watching this video.
Okay. Hi.
Hi. Yeah. I just want you to give a small intro about you,
Okay.
and then we can start the work next. Yeah.
I'm 11, and then I'm gonna be 12 in August, and I've been doing homeschool for like my whole life because I used to have a different homeschool. But then I had to switch. So then I did time for learning, and now I'm doing this.
That's nice. Vyan Bhati, you can also give a small intro to everyone about yourself.
Yes, sir. Why not? Hello, everyone. I am Van Bhatia. I'm a young coder. I'm 12 years old. I'm doing coding from Vision Institute from past few years. I have made many apps like calculation apps of different liquid things or like games like chess and all. Thank you.
That's nice. Harshdev, if you can give a small intro about yourself to everyone who is watching this video.
Yes, so hi everyone. My name is Harshdev and I'm 17 years old and I have done my 10th from St. Francis School and I have taken coaching classes from Vishal sir from Vision Institute and I have a great experience over Vision Institute. And I'm just doing like these days I'm just into coding stuff and other business stuff and I have my own software startup company which
And
names
how
as
much are you? How
AirTech
much are you?
Softwares
Harsh,
and other stuff.
How much are Harsh, I'm sorry to interrupt you. How much are you?
17 years.
And you have a
17
software
years.
and you have a software startup already. That's so nice. Hindustan
Yes,
बहुत
yes.
आगे जा रहा है. That's nice. That's nice. Young people have a software startup. That's nice. That's wonderful. And coming back to Nam Sahai, Nam Sahai, if you can tell everyone about your entrepreneurship stuff, what you do over there, your painting stuff, your business stuff, and how do you deal with all the work along with the homeschooling, along with the businesses that you do.
I have 3 businesses. I sell the paintings on like canvases, and then I sell like the stress balls, the squishies, and then I sell
What is that? Stress balls.
yeah, like the squish toys.
Okay, what is that stress ball?
It's like um a squishy that you take and customize it, and then you can, it's like one of those stress toys.
No, what is this stress ball basically used for? What is this used for in America?
It would be just like a fidget toy for if you're in school and you want to have something to do with your hands. You just fidget with it.
All right. And the third business that you do?
I do custom decals.
Oh, that's nice. So at the age of 11, you're already doing 3 businesses. Am I correct? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
Am I correct with this? So at the age of 11, you're already running 3 businesses. That's so amazing to hear. And what are your future plans? Where do you see where do you see yourself in the upcoming 3 years, 4 years, 5 years from now on?
I don't know. I want to get an eBay account because right now I have a flyer up at my Gurdwara. We have a bulletin board that you can put business flyers on, and I have that, but I don't have anything where I can sell them online. So I would want to get one of those.
And what are your favorite hobbies? Your favorite hobbies?
Just drawing.
Drawing.
And crafting.
And crafting. And where do you get this entrepreneur spirit, a spirit of doing business at such a young age where 99.9% kids are generally spending the time on the social media or XYZ? Where do you get this spirit? Where do you get this enthusiasm to work along with your homeschooling, obviously?
Probably my dad. Probably my dad.
Oh, probably from your dad. That's nice. That's nice. And if you can share a bit of your dad to everyone so that they can be inspired too, especially the Indian audience, so that they can also be aware of the facts, what should be done to achieve what you have already achieved.
He just has a lot of successful businesses, and he would like not be like, oh, business is so hard work. He would just make it sound fun. So I was like, I want to try.
And that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And which part of America are you residing in, Namsahai?
I'm in Albuquerque.
Okay, that's nice. Coming to you, Vyan Bhatia. Vyan Bhatia, how much is your age? What age are you in?
So I'm 12 years old.
You're 12 years old. And you have mentioned that you developed some applications. What was that? Can you please pardon that?
I developed many apps, like I've developed calculation apps and chess apps.
So you have already developed a calculation app, right? If I'm not wrong, please.
Yeah.
Okay, and you have already developed a chess app.
Yeah.
And on that we can play chess and we can do such kind of applications.
Yeah, we can do it. I'm still working on it, but the calculation app is, released on Play Store. You can check out.
That's so nice. And you're 12 years old. Where do you get this spirit of working on applications, working on making applications for the people, calculations, and where do you get this advice also, and also this wisdom in such a small age? जहाँ पे मैं देखता हूँ बच्चे, they're just playing on the mobile phones all the day, either PUBG or the Free Fire, or they're spending up the time. Where do you get this spirit, enthusiasm, the wisdom to do all this work?
Mainly, I got this inspiration from APJ Abdul Kalam. He was my inspiration.
Nice. And who was APJ Abdul Kalam ji, if you know?
APJ Abdul Kalam is also known as the Missile Man of India. He was the 12th president of India.
Oh, wow, that's nice. That's good. Then?
I got the inspiration from APJ Abdul Kalam because he belonged to a very poor family of a boat maker. And, he pushed himself to do many things without any support, and he also gave up his whole day in work and also doing studies side by side. So I just thought to make an app which people could also enjoy, because some of these apps are that on which only students play all the time, just like PUBG and Free Fire. We do not learn something, but on calculations app we can do calculations and also we can learn something.
That's so wonderful. That's so wonderful to hear so many things from you. कि वहां से आप you learn a number of things. And your favorite hobby, Vian Bhatia?
Obviously, coding is my favorite hobby. And beside it, I have painting is my hobby.
Oh, that's nice. And which class do you read in as of now?
I am in 6th.
You're in grade 6. That's nice. And as I was asking, Namsai, where do you see yourself in the upcoming 3 years or 4 years or 5 years? Where do you see down the line that where would you reach? As Namsai has mentioned that she has a number of numerous projects coming up. Where do you see yourself, 6th grade child, talking about an applications or talking about APJ Abdul Kalam ji, talking about the missile man of India, talking about how to develop useful applications and not indulging in the PUBG and the Free Fire? It's a big deal. So where do you see yourself in the upcoming 3 to 4 years or 5 years?
Probably I'm thinking of till now. I'm thinking of to make many projects. Like I'm thinking of, like, just an example of, we can take a doubt nut. It solves the doubt, but it's like a concept of just seeing the answers. But my project is that I will build up just like doubt nut, but I will give the chance to my customer to just solve it first, and then the mistakes will be highlighted.
So I'm sorry to interrupt you. Namsai since goes for homeschooling, and Namsai has a parental support of doing a business. Her parents support her while she's doing business. She does lucrative business deals. But you being an Indian must also have a pressure of studying, what Indian kids generally have and Indian parents generally put on the pressure. So how do you deal with it, Vian Bhatia?
Sir, actually, we have to.
Yeah.
We have to compress our time. Like if we give 10 minutes to TV, so at the age of this, if I'm doing coding also, so I have to reduce the time of coding. The watching of TV, and I should reduce it to 2 minutes. So the ultimate time, 8 minutes, which I save, I should use in studies or developing an app.
And Namsai, how do you manage your 24 hours a day? Because as a very famous person has said, that every successful person has 24 hours a day. And it depends upon the person to person, how they manage the time, how they manage their useful time, and how they manage the time that is being wasted. So even Helen Keller got 24 hours and she created histories out of it. So how do you manage your 24-hour schedule? You go for homeschooling also with Miss Ashita, Miss Kashika, with everyone. You do your homeschooling also, and you're being wonderful onto it. I keep having your reports onto it, and they say she's wonderful. Amazingly, she's doing well. But along with it, you're doing eBay work also. You're doing painting work also. You're doing 2 more businesses, stress balls, and 3rd business also. How do you manage everything?
Well, like most kids that don't have homeschooled will have an 8-hour school day, but since there's so many kids in a classroom, they only get like a couple hours.
Yeah.
They only get like a couple hours of the teacher's undivided time. But with homeschool, even though my school day is only 3 hours, I get all of that of the teacher just paying attention to me. So I can have less hours of doing school and more time to do other things, but
So
still get the same amount of like.
You are basically being an entrepreneur and making use of those 24 hours, generating the employment for the America in such a young age. If I'm not wrong, please correct me if I am. Namsai.
I guess.
You guess so. And I heard that your elder sister is also being into business, and she had also done all her schooling and homeschooling. Please elaborate onto it too.
Yeah, she did kindergarten to 12th grade all homeschooled, and I'm not sure what she does. She has some sort of job. I don't know what she does. She's on a Harvard course.
Is she also into business or something like this?
She doesn't have her own business, but she helps my dad with his sometimes.
Okay, so she's into dad's business, right?
She helps. Yeah.
And both of you girls, since girls are very spiritual and you still manage your time sufficiently, you use them resourcefully very well. That's so amazing to hear. Coming on to Vyan Bhatia, what do you think, Vyan? Is there a difference in the Indian education system as a kid? And also from the perspective view of a parent, how do you think, since you have been in conversation with Nam Sahay also, how do you feel the difference between the education system of India and America, or be it in any broad country? How do you rate among them, along with the parents, parental pressure, peer pressure, and your business or entrepreneurship things over there? Vyan, are you in? Can you hear me? Vyan Bhatia, are you over there? I think he has some network issue. So coming to you, Nam Sahib, with the same question, that out of India or be in any other European country or anything somewhere over there, how do you compare the two education systems of the American or the regular schooling system and the homeschooling system? Which one do you think is advantages out of the two?
Well, I've never experienced Indian schooling system because I haven't visited there long enough that I have to like do my school there. But I definitely think that it's much harder
It's much harder.
because like multiple choice is a lot easier than just there's a question, either you know the answer or you don't.
And moreover, there's one more point. There's less parental pressure in the European or US or UK countries, where the parents are not so much focused on the typical education that has to be lot doing with cramming and XYZ. Am I true?
I mean, I can pretty much do whatever I want in a day as long as I do my school and I eat. My mom doesn't really care what else I do. She's like, as long as you're fine and you got a decent grade, it's okay.
Okay, that's nice. So we are coming back to you on the same question, as I had a conversation with Nam Sahai. Out of the two Indian education system and the Europe or the American or the England, as what you have perceived from Nam Sahai, which one do you think is better? Also in relation as a student and as a parent also, if you see your parents or something XYZ.
I suppose India's education system is the best.
And other than the patriotism factor, let's talk about the practicality also.
Practicality is that whatever I've listened about UK, America, or other countries, I've listened that parents do not focus that much on the students.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Nam Sahai. You kindly listen very carefully to Vyan, because you are gonna raise up a question for the next to Vyan about what he says about the different education systems. Yes, Vyan.
Yeah, I was saying that according to me, Indian system is the best because what I have heard is about that the American or the other countries' parents do not focus on students that much because they have a lot of work. Like they have businesses, as India population is very much greater. So in India, it takes time to grow up the business. But in America like countries, it is easy to grow up a business. So parents leave the child alone and just tell him to work up and proceed with his education. Whereas Indian parents, push the students to, just study up and become a good child. They provide more efforts to the Indian students compared to the American students.
Okay, Nam Sahib, what you have your take on to it? Did you understood what Vyan Bhatia has just mentioned?
Yes.
Okay. So what you have a take on to Vyan Bhatia?
I personally think that I like the American school system better, but that's just because that's what I do. So I'm biased. But I'm biased to my school, but it's
but Vyan has given a logic onto it, right? Isn't it? Vyan has given a logic also about the population or peer pressure or the parental pressure. How do you want to deal with that?
I think that as long as you learn one good thing in a school day and like you can make it improved tomorrow, then it was successful.
Mm. And Vyan, like when you compare the Indian startup system, or when you compare the Indian coding programmers, or when you see their YouTube videos, or when you see their hard work as compared to the I should say the Silicon Valley CEOs, जो Silicon Valley के अंदर हमारे software engineers हैं, how do you compare these two? You think you want to be a successful coder or a software engineer or whatever you want to become? You want to settle down in India or abroad, and the reasons for that?
I want to be a successful coder, and I want that my app should be used worldwide, not particularly in India. And
Yeah.
Because I'm developing apps for not a particular country. My focus is mainly to develop apps for the other country students also, so that they can also get help.
No, my question was, I'll repeat my question. My question was, if since you will become a great coder, I'm very sure of the fact, because in such a young age, you're already doing great work. You're doing magnificent work. Your work is magnum, as I've seen myself. Since you will be doing this work and you will be a successful coder, would you want to settle down in India as a successful coder, or would you want to be a software engineer or a coder in Silicon Valley in America? Which of the two will be your choice to do it?
My choice will be India.
And the reason for that?
Reason for that is that if I settle in foreign countries, mainly, India provides large opportunities, and I also want to develop my coding, set up in India only, because of the factor is that there is more population in India.
Okay, along with the population, what happens?
More people use, although Google Play Store is used worldwide, but in India, we can communicate to each other and we can explain better to the people.
Okay, Nahamsa, if you like obviously you'll again become a great personality in the future, since you were just in the age of 11, you're already running 3 businesses. Where do you see yourself? You would wish to stay in the same country and do work for Americans, or do you want to settle down in some other country?
Well, I think I would want to stay living in America, just because I know the culture, and I know my family's here, but I would definitely travel for stuff, but I don't think I would permanently settle somewhere really far away.
And out of you two, do you have anyone of you has a chance to settle down on Mars at least? Because Elon Musk is probably planning for the same. Anyone out of you, anyone has a plan to settle down on Mars? Mars में किसी का settle down करने का plan तो नहीं है? Yes, Vyan, do you have a plan? Because you never know what you have a plan for the future.
No, sir, not yet.
You don't have a yet plan. That's nice. Coming to you, Namsai, for the next. Do you think what you study in the homeschooling? And Vyan, the same question would be on to you. What you study in your school in Gurugram? And Namsai, what you study in your homeschooling? And what you do in your practical life? How do you rate out of these two the better one, the better way of learning? Yes, Vyan, starting with you.
So actually, I'm not clear with the question.
I'm repeating the question. One of the regular learnings you do in your school, right? You do in Rayan International Gurugram. One of the learnings you do practically almost every day when you make apps, when you do practical hands-on learning, right? Out of the two learnings, which one would you recommend to every young guy or a girl to go for that, so that they can be of a help in the future? I think Vyan is not available. He's Namsai, coming to you. What do you think?
Well, I do lots of things in my school that I do every day, like math you would do every day, like how many of this do I have, how many of that do I need? you do math every day in life. You do some science every day in life.
No, my question to you, I'm again repeating. You do every day two types of work. You do every day two types of learning.
Yes.
One is the regular learning that you go for homeschooling, right?
Yes.
You do with Miss Akshita, you do with Miss Kashika, and you do with the vision group. The second learning you do when you make stuff, when you go for some practical learning, when you sell something on eBay, or when you try to convince someone to buy your product, that's called business learning. Out of the two learnings, which one do you think is a more practical one and is a more useful one for a young guy or a girl in the anywhere in the entire world, we can say?
Well, I think that both can be useful, but I would say that the school learning is more practical for if you could only pick one. But I think if there's like a sustainable way that you could balance both, then it's good.
But sometimes it happens, no? Because what you mentioned is a theoretical answer, is a hypothetical. Yet you have to manage school learning and the practical learning. This is my personal opinion. But out of the two, if you have to choose one, which is more hands-on learning, which is more practical for you, which is more useful to you in your regular life, which one would you choose?
I would say for me, I would choose the business learning because that school doesn't teach you. And I already know how to read and write, and then I can just learn about the business and do that. I don't need more school.
Okay, that's nice. Vayan, did you understand the question? Shall I repeat it out again?
So actually I was disconnected because
I was mentioning, up हर रोज की जिंदगी के अंदर every day you do two types of learning, right? The first learning that you do in your school, this or your institution that you study in. The second learning that you do when you make an app, when you do different kinds of work, when you meet different people, you learn practical things then. Out of the two learnings, which one would you rate the better one and why?
Sir, I will choose the practical learning. I'll choose the practical learning because practical learning, provides us, like a three-dimensional, or we can say the realistic, the realistic feel. If like I'm sitting like we are doing on a Zoom, if it could be happen offline, so it will provide us a different feeling. So I will always choose practically. So because practically also gives us more information.
It's nice. It's nice to hear your views कि बच्चे आज के कितने आगे हो चुके हैं. And which event recently happened in your past, नाम सा है? Which event recently happened in your past? Past could be a month, a year, or a couple of years, or a couple of months. Has inspired you the most? That's an amazing.
That's hard. I do a lot of stuff in a day.
Yeah, and this question was given to me by Miss Ashita. She said Namsai should be posed with such a question over there.
He can go first. Give me a sec.
because this is given by Miss Ashita to me. Yeah, Vyan Bhatia, for you.
It's also hard for me.
It's also hard for you. Which event in the recent past has been occurring in your life? It could be past, could be a month, a week, a couple of months, or a years, that has inspired you the most.
There are many actually that events.
So there are many. So if you can relate to our audience, any one of them?
One of them was about my school interview. So it inspired me a lot because my teachers were giving me, my teachers were telling me my motivational points and my, minus points. So it was very motivational for me, and definitely.
And why were you? And why we want a complete elaboration of the part. Why were you selected for that interview?
I was mainly selected for that interview due to my coding only. Coding skills. I just presented my coding apps on it, and just I was selected for the interview, and on that the judge also told me, or the judge, or we can say the teachers, told minus points and plus points of my presentation, from which obviously I worked on it, and today I am improved it.
So that inspired you actually, right?
Yeah, actually the plus points and the minus points that my teachers or my judge told me.
Okay. Now, Sahib, which event for you has inspired the most in the recent past that happened? It's hard, I know, but
This one was like a long time ago, but this one was like an event in my life that inspired me a lot. So this was like a lot of years ago. I was like 5 or 6.
okay.
That would be like 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm. So what
So
happened then?
My uncle had shown me this really pretty oil painting, and then he was like, "Do you want to make one?" And I was like, "Uh-huh." So then that's when I started making the canvas paintings. So then that's what inspired me to start selling them.
So someone gave you a challenge and you accepted the challenge and you made something out of it. Is this what you want to say out of it?
Yes, pretty much.
That's so nice of you. And that's why you have been so magnificently. I always say you have a very magnetic personality because you always accept a challenge and you complete it out. And to all my people who will be watching this video, I should mention that our Namzai was tested COVID positive a couple of days back, but she fought very bravely and she's out of it and she's doing wonderful work today. Hats off to you, Namzahai. The next, what Miss Ashita has given me to ask you is again it's a very interesting question, and all kudos to Miss Ashita. Vyan, the question goes to you first. If you could meet anyone in the world, अगर आप इस दुनिया में किसी को मिलना चाहो, है ना? Or if you could meet anyone in the recent past or whenever, either dead or alive, who would that be person and why? Whom would you meet and why?
Sir, I would like to meet the founder of
I'm repeating, either dead or alive.
Alive.
Okay. And who would be that person and why?
It would be the founder of CEO Sundar Pichai. He's the founder of Google. I would like to meet him because he progressed a lot in Google, and he's an expert in building of apps and building of the different projects, how we can go forward in them and we can just progress it out. Good presentation skills, and he has many good points, so he can improve me in these skills like coding, how to just improve the apps, how can we what are the plus points and the minus points in my app, how should I progress in further. So I would like to meet him and talk about these things.
Right. And how about you, Namzahai?
Okay, my person is dead. I would like to meet Harry Houdini.
And who is that?
The person, like the famous magician that would like get tied up with the metal chains and then he would magically escape. I just think that it's really cool that he got interested in something and then he took so much time to perfect it, and then he made like a whole industry out of it, and he like was super successful with it up till he died, and I just think it's awesome.
That's nice. So you want to meet a magician who's already dead. That's nice. So you have to actually find the mummy of the magician. You have to find that person. That's nice. Now, inside the next question goes to you. It's posed by, again, it's not hard, but it's interesting. It's posed by another homeschooling teacher of yours, that's Miss Kashika. She has given a question for you that we want 3 adjectives that best describe your personality. The 3 adjectives that best describe your personality.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it's not hard, is it?
This is one of these questions that I want like my mom or somebody to answer for me, because like, okay. Hectic.
Hectic, okay. Then 3 adjectives.
Indecisive
Indecisive. That's okay.
and autonomous.
Ah, that's nice. Where this question goes to you. She has given the 3 most beautiful adjectives I could have ever heard of an 11-year-old girl. Now, what goes to you? The 3 adjectives that best describe your personality.
So first is I'm intelligent.
Okay, you're so that's basically self praising yourself. That's good. That has to be. Then second.
The second is I'm able and I'm also to handle multiple tasks. I'm able to handle multiple tasks.
Mm-hmm.
And I am energetic.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a dependable person who is great time at his management. I spend more time at my management so that I can improve myself and my apps.
Oh, that's nice. Now there's a very one interesting question coming up in the audience, Naam Sahib, for you. People have been texting to me that kindly ask Naam Sahib from America and Vian also, if you had an unlimited budget, that's infinite, there's no limit to it.
Okay.
What innovation would you want to create for the world, for the humanity, for the society? What innovation would you like to create for the humanity, for the welfare of the humanity?
Let's see. I would do a lot of things. First, I would build a women's shelter.
You have to first tell one innovation, just one innovation that you would like to create for the world, for the society and the welfare.
Okay.
Just like Guru Nanak Dev Ji has mentioned, and just like in Gurbani it is written, Sarbat da Pala. So it's little, since you read every day in your Guru Sikh, it's mentioned, it should be Sarbat da Pala, welfare of the world.
Okay. I would build a wildlife sanctuary.
Come again?
A wildlife sanctuary. If I could only make one thing, that's what I would do.
Okay, that's nice. Vian, if you have the same question goes to you, agar aapke paas bhi unlimited budget hai, infinite budget, which innovation would you like to create for the world that they should remember you for your name? Like if you mentioned Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji, he's known as a missile man of India. So what innovation would you create?
I will do charity. I will give the money for charity, and I will remove the poverty from the whole world so that every.
But that's not the innovation. Eh? Innovation is something new you want to create for society. Anything.
What can we do for the society?
Yeah, because it has to be welfare of everyone. Till the time, I'll go for the next question by audience. By the next question for the audiences, that's wonderful, Naam Sahib. That's a little hard, I should say. I'm not very sure. Describe the color yellow. Someone who's blind. How would you describe the color yellow to someone who's blind? And we answer that. We'll have the next question. Then we'll go to Harshdev also. Yes.
All right. I've seen videos of people describing colors to blind people. Okay. Yellow is a very happy color. It's bright. It's like, think bubbly and fluffy. And then like the smell of lemons, the taste of
the taste of lemon. That's nice.
Just the smell of lemon, not the taste of lemon. The taste of something. I don't know what.
Vian, the next question comes to you. How would you rate your memory? Vian, are you there? Okay, Harshdev, are you there? Harshdev?
Yes, sir.
People have asked one question for you also. The audience has asked, if you had multiple projects and limited time, if you have multiple projects and limited time, how would you go about managing your priorities?
I'll first give my priority to the most, like the project which has most of the value than the other projects. First, I'll finish that project which has higher value than the others.
Okay, and can you give an example to it? Can you give just for everyone?
Like if I have got 5 projects and I have got a time period of like 48 hours, and I got a one project of like 50,000 or something, and others like 20 or 30,000. So I'll
So
first go with
you'll
the
basically
50,000 project.
rate them according to your monetary value, right? According to the money
Yeah,
that you're generating out of it. That's nice. So you're typically a businessman. Your name is Harshdev.
yeah.
Your name is Harshdev Singh, but you should be typically Bania. That's nice. That's nice. Vian, coming to you next. How would you rate your memory? How would you rate your memory? The audience has asked you a question. Are you available, Vian Bhatia?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Your video is not available.
Sir,
Yeah.
I would raise my memory by
No,
learning.
how would you rate? कितने नंबर देंगे आप अपनी मेमोरी में? अपने मेमोरी को 10 में से, suppose 100% में से.
I would give it.
You give 8. That's nice. You're a very self-praised man. And the next question goes to you again, and then to Nam Sahai. What aspect of your studies do you enjoy the most? Or nothing you enjoy? You enjoy nothing.
Logical reasoning in maths.
Logical reasoning and trust me, let me get your mother on the board and let her say she enjoys nothing at all in the studies. Let me frank. Do you enjoy something in your studies?
Yeah.
Okay, that you enjoy. And Namsai, what aspect of your studies do you enjoy the most?
I like earth science.
You like earth science. That's nice. And how would you rate your memory, Namsai?
Like a 3, maybe a 2.
You were like, maybe I generally forget the things. That's nice. And that question was left on to you. If you had multiple projects and limited time, how would you go about managing your priorities?
Well, it depends. I would do the one that needs to be finished soon. Like if I have 3 things to do, one of them has to be done by tomorrow, one of them has to be done by next week, and one of them has to be done in 2 days. I would do the one that's due
And
tomorrow.
that would be entirely based on what aspect? Like Harshdev mentioned, that would be entirely based on monetary aspect. And that would be entirely based on what aspect?
It would be based on like, yeah, just when they need to be done. I would do, and if they all need to be done at the same time, then I
Yeah.
would do the one that I want to do the least. So I would save the one that I want to do for last, so that after I do the thing that I don't really want to do, I can do something I will have
That's
fun.
interesting. That's interesting. Vian, the next question has come for you from the audience. If you would choose one superhuman ability, what would it be?
Invisible. Being
You will
invisible.
be you will be invisible. You will be Mr. India.
Yeah, I will fly.
And what would you do being invisible? क्या करोगे invisible बन के?
I can help people.
How would you help people?
Because like people say, if you're helping some people, don't let him know that we are helping him. So
Achha. So you'll be helping the people in being invisible sense.
yeah.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. So imagine I have a paper. So you'll come over there, help in the paper, being an invisible character, and you will leave over there.
No, not exactly.
Then
50-50.
so it has. And would you charge something of having a superhuman ability?
No charge.
Or would you do for the world's welfare?
I'll do for the world's welfare will be.
So let it be Namsai. If Namsai has to go to watch a movie, Spider-Man 3 or a Matrix, and she is not getting that movie ticket, so you'll be an invisible man getting the ticket for Namsai so that she can watch them. Would it be such a?
No, not exactly.
Then how would you make it more precise?
I would make it more precise. Actually, if I would get the 2 abilities, flying and being invisible.
Okay. The next question the audience has given to you, Nam Sahai. They mentioned if you were stuck forever on a deserted island, had all the fodder, food, water, and shelter you need, what three personal items would you bring while you are moving over there?
Okay. I would bring a solar charger, like a solar panel charger, and I would bring my iPad.
But
And then the third
Then
thing,
yeah.
I would bring like one of those, something to make a hotspot so I could have Wi-Fi. That's all I need.
So you'll create a Wi-Fi over there.
Yeah.
That's
If I
nice.
have food and shelter, then I would bring my iPad.
Will that be a lovely place to reside, because no one will be over there to disturb your solacefulness, to disturb your loneliness? How would it be
I
going
would
over
be
there?
so bored. I would be so bored.
Oh, so you can call over there, Miss Ashita and Miss Kashika over there to help you.
Yeah, just I'd be like, come, I'm so bored. I need someone to hang out with. There's only so many videos on the internet.
Okay. The next question for Vyan Bhatia. Someone has given this question from Delhi. What TV or movie character would you most like to have lunch with, and why?
I would like to have the TV character, not exactly TV character, or a YouTuber, Mr. Beast.
So you would, the Mr. Beast, that Gaurav Taneja, right?
Yeah,
That in that pilot, right?
yeah.
Oh, and why? And why?
Because my dream is also to become a successful coder and also to become a pilot or an Air Force
How many
officer.
dreams do you have, Vyan Bhatia? How many dreams do you have?
Two.
That's nice. Okay, the next question from UK, I'm getting Nam Sahib for you. From England, I'm getting that question. What were the words you could not pronounce as a child? So you made up your own.
I couldn't. I had a lot of words I couldn't pronounce. I couldn't pronounce oatmeal, so I said ompeel.
Okay.
I couldn't pronounce Gudwara, so I would say Gudwarda. Let's see. What else did I have?
The third word that you could not pronounce when you were young and you made on your own.
Oh, I couldn't pronounce grandma, so I said gamma.
Oh, that's nice.
I couldn't say uncle, so I said unky. I couldn't say auntie, so I said Ani.
Oh, that's nice. And Vyan, one question from Punjab for you. People are asking कि Vyan से पूछिए इसका सवाल. What is the funniest animal you have ever owned as a pet?
Actually, I don't have a pet, but yeah. The funniest.
If you're given a chance,
The funniest.
Yeah.
It would be a monkey.
He was okay. So are you not the monkey in your house?
Yeah, two monkeys in one house.
Okay. Two monkeys, that means, can you elaborate this, two monkeys?
You said I'm a monkey, so one monkey I am and one monkey I will get as a pet.
Oh, that's lovely. The next question I have from Canada for Nam Sahai. What is the craziest thing on your bucket list?
I want to go skydiving. I want to go skydiving.
You want to go for skydiving. That's nice. And what is the craziest thing for you on your bucket list, Vyan Bhatia?
Yes, sir.
What is the most craziest thing on your bucket list?
The craziest thing I want to just dive in a pool from around 6,000 feet.
It's nice. Harshdev, someone has asked a question from Lucknow to you. Harshdev, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, they've asked if you had to use a fake name.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to use a fake name, what fake name would you make up? Banya the customer, if I'm not wrong.
No, I'll be going with Chillax. Like it was the past 1 year, I have used that name over my YouTube channel and for my Instagram accounts also.
Oh, that's nice. So you own a YouTube account also. And chillax means
Chillax
chill.
means just chill and relax.
Oh, it's a combination of a chill and relax. That's a great acronym, I should say. That's nice.
Yeah.
The next question is for Nam Sahai. What is the best knock knock joke you know? That's
Okay.
hard.
Knock knock.
Hmm.
Okay. Knock knock. I had this book of knock knock jokes, and it would probably be the one. So it goes like knock knock, who's there? Dwayne who? Dwayne the bathtub, please. And it was dumb,
Okay.
but it's funny.
Okay. Vian, the next question is for you from Bangalore. There's one person asking, what commercial jingle gets stuck in your head all the time?
I don't think any jingle
You
stuff.
you don't listen to jingle stuff? Okay. There's one more question to you, and that's really amazing question. If you created your own country, what would it be called as? If you created your own country, what it would be called as? That's super amazing, Savas. What I feel.
Vyanishi country. Vyanishi.
Which country? Which country? Can you spell it out?
VYANSE.
SE.
Vyanishi.
Okay. And why this SE or SHI, whatever you're saying, why is that suffix used for?
Actually, I've used SE here because I just wanted to add some adjective because only van looks, odd.
Okay. Okay. One question for you, Namsai from Canada again. If you could only eat at one restaurant forever,
This is easy.
what restaurant would it be?
Ooh. I would pick Il Vicino.
Okay.
They're
And
an Italian place, and they have pizza and pasta, and they have my favorite pasta. I could eat there every day for the rest of my life.
so the next time I and Vian turn up in America, we'll go over there definitely.
Yes, you have to taste it.
Yes. Okay. The next question comes to you, Vian. The next question is for you. If you were the president of India, what would you change about the decorations in the Parliament House?
Well, actually, it's in a C type. I would change it to a, palace type, like Hogwarts.
What would you do? What would you do?
I will just change its interior and outer structure. I will just, place. I will make the Parliament like, Hogwarts. If anyone have seen Harry Potter, its palace is very great with movable stairs.
And Namsahai, if you are given this question, if you were the president of America, what would you change about the decorations of the White House?
Let's see. I would paint it pink. Just out of spite. So that now the name doesn't fit.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. The next question for you, Vian. If you could eliminate one food so that no one would eat it ever again, what would you pick it to destroy?
Karele ki sabji.
Karele ki sabji. So he's talking about bitter gourd. That's nice. Okay. Namsai, the next question comes to you from England. What Disney or the cartoon character were you afraid as a kid?
I didn't like Stitch. I was terrified of him.
Oh, okay. Vian, the next little faster now. What is the weirdest thing you've ever eaten for the breakfast that is actually not a breakfast food?
That's not a breakfast. I've eaten dosa.
So dosa is a breakfast food, isn't it?
No, it's a lunch.
It's lunch. But I think people in Madras or South India, they do eat, no?
Yeah, they like utpams. Utpam. I think they will eat utpam.
Okay, that's nice. The next question is a serious one, and I would give it to Namsai first. This is posed by Miss Ashita to me. What interesting skill do you want to learn, Namsai and Vyan, each of you?
I would like to learn pottery.
Okay.
I would like to learn, artificial intelligence or IT. Artificial
Okay,
intelligence.
that's nice. The next question is coming for Nahai from India. Namsan Zaman is asking from India, from Punjab. What game show would you be super awesome at?
I don't think I'd be good at any of them, but if I have to pick, I would say the Pottermore trivia show. I would be good at that one.
And how about you, Vyan?
Actually not.
No, nothing?
No, sir.
Okay. And the next coming to you. What is the favorite part of your morning routine, Vyan?
So my favorite part of morning routine is to, go to after getting up from the bed, brushing and directly going to the kitchen, fighting something.
And what do you find in the morning in the kitchen? What do you find over there?
I only find like carrot and tomato ketchup.
Ah, looks nice.
Or only find bread and some pieces of cut tomato or cucumber.
That's nice. Namsa, a question for you from Punjab, from a girl. She's saying, what is your favorite emoji?
Oh, okay. I like the pink sparkle heart one.
That's nice. That's nice. And the next question coming from you for Vyan Bhatia from Canada. What is your biggest virtual pet peeve?
Biggest virtual pet peeve?
Yeah.
It's it's a dog.
Okay. And Vyan, a question coming to you from Canada again. Which celebrity would you pick to exchange your lives with?
Which celebrity?
Yeah, would you pick to exchange lives with? There's a question coming from Canada for Vyan. A child of 7 years is asking you.
I will pick up Amir Khan.
Amir Khan. And why? Why is it so?
I'll pick up Amir Khan because he's very talented.
His talent, that's why. Okay, that's nice. And coming back to you, the next question is coming from Canada for Nam Sahai. What is, if you could build your dream house, how would it look like, Nam Sahai?
It would, on the outside, I don't know what it would look like, but on the inside, I would just have lots of bones around. Lots of bones and mushrooms.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's
like
nice.
a fairy cottage.
This next coming to you, Vyar, that's one of the easiest questions, I believe, coming from all the way India to you. What is the scariest movie you've ever seen?
It's The Nun.
It's The Nun. Okay. And for Nam Sahai coming from India, what is the scariest ride you have ever been on?
Probably the Mummy ride at Universal Studios.
That's nice. There's one question from our team. From our team for Nam Sahai, what is the best piece of advice you've ever received?
If somebody's rude to you, walk away.
If somebody is rude to you,
walk away. Just walk away. And I was like, okay, I can do that.
That's nice. That's nice. That's being to yourself. Now the next question, Vyan, from US, from America, it's coming to you. What fashion trend did you once love, but makes you cringe now?
Wearing shirt and pant.
So what do you want to wear? You want to wear a lungi now?
No, actually, I don't want to wear pants. It's very fussy.
So what do you want to wear now? That's what my question is. What do you want to wear?
I I would like to wear lower. Lower is the best option.
So you can't wear a lower and go to school over there. Now you want to change your school dress now.
That's a compulsory. We have to work according to the school guidelines. But going somewhere, I can go in, tracksuit.
Okay. Now, the next question coming to you from straight away Delhi. What would be the title of your autobiography be?
How I did stuff. How I did stuff.
That's nice. The next question for you, my friend, that's Vyan Bhatia. If you were an Olympic athlete, what would be your sport?
Court.
Which one?
Court.
I didn't get it.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be. Actually, I don't know what court should be.
I don't know. Coming again. If you were an Olympic athlete, what would be your sport? Khelna.
Okay, I just thought the court.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite sport would be tennis.
Oh, the lawn tennis or which one? Table tennis.
Lawn tennis.
And who's your favorite player in lawn tennis?
My favorite player is an Japanese player.
Okay.
Shin Chunzi.
Okay.
I'm not pronouncing the correct way, but it's like this only, his name.
Okay. Namsai, one question from America to you is, what physical thing, either it be the hurricanes, bugs, heights, scares you the most?
I'm claustrophobic.
Huh?
I'm claustrophobic.
Yeah, claustrophobic. That's nice. Vian, what 3 words would you use to describe Naam Sahai? What 3 words you would use to describe Naam Sahai? This art. Yeah, what is that? Yeah.
I don't have any words.
Because why you said you're good, you're intelligent. You said yourself you're very intelligent.
Okay. She's smart.
She's smart. Okay, smart is the first word.
Okay, and she speaks good English.
Okay, she would because she's an American.
Yeah, it's common sense.
Okay.
Nothing else.
We would require Namzai. This is openly. He's openly
Thanks.
gracing us. No, there were 3 words required minimum.
I think she has many qualities, but I'm not getting up.
Okay. Namsa, if you had to describe Vyan Bhatia in 3 adjectives or words, what would those 3 words would be? You will be doing the reciprocation.
Okay. Smart. Tall. And
The third one, you both of guys have been stuck on third word.
Okay, I'm giving the third one.
You're giving for yourself or you're giving for Naam Sahai?
I'm giving for Naam Sahai.
Yeah.
She has the she has the fashion sense.
Okay, she has a good fashion sense. Oh, that's nice. And Naam Sahai, do you have a third for Vyan or not?
Decisive.
Okay. Vyan Bhatia, the next question for you from Punjab, Amritsar, all the way. What is one life lesson you will never forget?
Life lesson which I will never forget is that we should always work. It doesn't matter that if we are successful in that mission or not. We should always work hard, and it's sure that one day we will succeed in our mission.
Okay, that's nice. Namsai, the next question. Imagine you have got 5 hours in a day. How would you spend the last hour of the day, the extra hour?
I
By
would,
talking with Vishal. By talking with Vishal, nahi hai.
okay. I would try to work harder in my 24 hours, and then I would take the 1 hour to do something for me.
So you'll use that for self-grooming. Yeah, that's
I don't know,
nice.
like a bubble bath or something.
Vian, what was the best part of your day today? The next question comes to you. What was the best part of your day today?
That I'm live on YouTube for this interview.
Oh, you're live on YouTube for this interview. He's interesting. Okay. And out of the next question comes to you, Vian Bhatia, again. Out of your mother and father, whom do you rate higher? Now he'll be out of the house. Out of your mother and father, whom do you rate higher? The mother or the father?
Equal.
No, there is no option of equal. You have to select one out of the two. Isn't it, Tamza?
Yeah.
Equal.
You can't choose that. There is no option.
First, Nansa will tell, then I will tell. She will tell.
I would, do they stop? Okay. I would do my dad.
I knew that answer. Okay. Now you?
Both.
No, there is no option of both. Why are you so scared? They'll not throw you out of the house.
I'm not scared, but they both love me, and I respect both
No,
of them.
it's
So
not about the love. You have to rate higher.
equal.
You are scared of.
No, I'm not scared.
Then?
I will WhatsApp you.
Okay, you'll WhatsApp me. Okay. Sing a song that best describes you, Vian.
Song. I don't listen these songs, but
You don't listen to Hindi, Punjabi, Angrezi songs?
no, I don't listen to songs. I like to play.
Naam Sahai, sing a song that best describes you. Do you listen to the songs or not?
Yes. I would say LA Devotee by Panic at the Disco. Yeah. Sure.
That's nice. Vian, the next question is for you. If aliens landed in front of you, and this question is posed by Miss Ashita, and in exchange for anything you desire, offered you any position on the planet, what would you want?
I would be the king, and when I'll go to their planet, I will order them to kill themselves, and I will come back to work over.
Okay. Namsai for you.
Same question.
Yeah.
I would be a chef. That seems fun.
You'll be chef. So coming for the chef, coming on the same question, coming to you, Namsahai. If you were a salad, what kind of dressing would you like to have?
I just like olive oil.
No, what dressing would you like to have? You were a salad.
Oh, if I was a salad. Yeah, just olive oil. That seems
Again,
the
olive.
most comfortable.
Okay, and what are your parents' best qualities? Yes, Vian.
They're hardworking.
Mom or dad more?
Obviously,
Mom or dad?
hardworking. Both are hardworking.
You are being diplomatic. You're telling both are being equal, okay?
Yeah, both are equal. They both work in office for the whole day, and they come to home, and then helps me to study. So they are all.
Okay, but you don't study. You study?
Oh, I study. I
Okay.
give 3 hours for my study.
Okay, then the next.
And the next is the care for myself.
Namsai, what's the worst misspelling of a name you've ever seen?
I'm not sure what the worst misspelling is, but I know the worst mispronounced.
What did they say?
Mom Shahai.
Mom Shahai, okay. Vian, how would you do the same?
Instead of Nam Shahai.
Spelling.
No. What is the worst misspelling that you ever read or you've ever seen somewhere of your name?
It's VVYAAN.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, Namsai, the third last question coming, because there's a lot rush of questions. We have stopped now. The third last question coming to your way from America. How would you convince someone to do something that they don't want to do for you?
I would just like, I don't know. I don't need to convince people. They just do stuff for me. Okay. I would bribery.
You will do what? Bribe them.
Not
You will
necessarily with
you-
money, but with something. Something
I
that I knew they
understood. So
wanted.
you're typically a business. You're being typically a business lady. That's nice. That's nice. Vian, the next question. If you had to change your name, what would your new name be, and why would you choose that name? You've already changed your name,
Superman,
Superman. And why would you want to have that name?
because I look like a Superman.
Oh, that's nice. Namsai, the second last question to you and Vian. Skill, talent, and money. Which one would you choose among these three?
Talent.
Okay, you talent. You, Namsai?
Yeah, same thing.
But why would you choose that, Vian?
I would like to choose talent because money is nothing. Talent is everything. If we are doing anything like like we can take an example of Aman Gupta. He's the founder of Boat. He's standing on the behalf of his talent only. He know how to work with the technology, how to build headphones. So he's standing on the behalf of his talent only. So I would like to choose the talent.
Namsai, the last question coming to your way.
Individually,
Now, Namsai, this is the most interesting question, I think. If you could shop for free at one store in the entire world, which one would you choose?
There was this one store in Las Vegas that I went to called Las Vegas Knickknacks, and it had a lot of cool stuff that I would like.
That's
but I
nice.
couldn't get it because my dad didn't let me.
How about you, Vian? Vian, your voice is not audible. You need to unmute yourself. Vian, can you unmute yourself? If till he comes back, Namsai, do you feel like a leader or a follower?
Neither.
Then?
I don't think I lead that many people, but I also don't really follow anyone. So I'm just like my own section. I do my own thing, and then I'm not really interacting with people.
Oh, that's nice. And Namsai, this is my personal question to you. This question I was asked by someone in a program. If a genie offered you 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
I would wish that my teeth were fixed because I don't like having braces. I would wish that I would move back to my old house, and I would wish to have more friends.
That's nice. And Vian, if a genie offered you 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
First will be good education. Second will be good health of my parents and family. And third would be I should be settled in a good place. I should be settled in my life.
And one question more I had. Last question, I've just stopped at this also. The last question, it's very interesting. The question is that question? Yeah. What are 2 uncommon uses of a brick, not including the building, layering, or a paperweight? Yes,
you could paint it. You could paint it.
Okay, but
They seem fun to paint on.
okay, so you get fun while painting a brick. Then the next one,
You could break it up and then make something like remold it as if it were a plaster.
okay. Vyan, the two uses of a brick, other than I've mentioned layering or using it in a building, something like this.
If we broke the cement and just crush it down, we will get them some, cement particles. Get the
And
cement.
what we do with the cement particles?
We can, we can use in the cement. It increases the life of the cement.
Okay. So it was fun having you guys on here, and it was like a crazy moment for
Yes.
you. It was fun-filled moment. And last, before we finish up this interview, I would request, starting with Nam Sahai, some kind of inspiring words for the people, for the kids to listen to you, and
Okay.
maybe they gain some wisdom out of them, and they reach up to some level where you've already reached at the age of 11.
If you're feeling really bad, like you're not doing anything that has a point to it, just do one thing in a day that will help you improve your next day, and then slowly your days will get better and better until you're just perfect.
Vyan, for you.
I would tell every child to just just focus on your studies. Get away from these faltu apps like PUBG and Free Fire. Nothing is kept in them. They will not succeed your life. And just ask God a good settlement of your life. And just study hard and be a good child and get a successful job.
That's nice. Harshdev, any piece of advice for everyone who has been watching this place?
Yeah, so I have one advice for everyone, for every child who's watching this. I would advise him or her just only one thing, that you should work like your 30s and your 15s so that you can just get free
Your network is not available, Harshdev.
at your 30s, and you could enjoy everything that you will be able to enjoy at your 60s.
That's
Hello?
so nice of you. Yeah, got it. Miss Ashita ji, if you're available, a kind of last moment of advice for everyone. Is Miss Ashita available? No, I think she's not available. So anyhow, I thank three of you, Miss Nam Sahai. It was lovely interacting with you. I think we interacted after 3 months, right? 2 or 3 months.
Yeah, something like that.
We interacted after a long time. And Vyan, I think we had again an interview after a year or so. We had almost 12 months back.
Yes, sir.
It's always nice to have you on board, and kids like you always make the country and the parents proud of them. Harshdev, it was nice interacting with you, my brother. And I thank three of you from the deep core of my heart, from the Vision entire group, to be a part of this session. And I wish all of you the best for your future endeavors. And Namsai, I wish for your speedy recovery. And let's
Thank
together
you.
rock. Yeah. Have a great day. Bye. It was lovely being